Respected physical education teacher and my dear students, today my session is subjective based questions. Already I done in first and second chapter. Today we'll start on third to 10th. Now question number 1, create accurate diagrams illustrating the meaning, techniques, advantage and contradiction of specified asanas. Now what are the specified asanas? Kati Chakrasana, Pavan Muktasana, Matsyasana, Halasana, Bhujangasana, Salabhasana, Dhanurasana, Supta Vajrasana, Paschimottanasana, Ardha Matsyendrasana, Mandukasana, Yoga Mudra, Gomukasana, Tadasana, Urdhva Ardha Chakrasana. Now all the details are available for this, all the asanas in CBSE handbooks. Go through it, CBSE handbooks. In chapter number 4, children, that is special children with special needs. Question number 1, write a short note on special and Paralympics. Question number 2, what was the primary obstacles encountered by the organization of para sports and how did they address these obstacles? Now, what information do you possess regarding the Deaf Olympics? Elucidate the purpose and necessity of classification and divisioning in disabilities sports. Question number 5, what advantage does inclusive in physical education provide for children with special needs? Question number 6, what are the methods implementing inclusive education in India? How does inclusive education facilitate the integrations of children with special needs into society? How can you encourage the classmates with disability to participate in games and sports? Question number 9, distinguish between classification and divisionings. Question number 10, what strategies can be implemented to ensure physical activities are accessible for children with special needs? These are the very important questions in chapter number 4. Now chapter number 5. Question number 1, what do you mean by a balanced diet and nutrition? Please explain the different types of balanced diet. Question number 2, elucidate the various categories of nutrition along with their origins, enumerate the vital nutrients, their resources and their respective functions. Question number 3, elucidate the advantageous aspects of non-nutritive foods. Question number 4, examine the non-nutritive elements of diet. Question number 5, a consequences explain of healthy weight management through diet. Question number 6, what is a food intolerance? Please list the food that are frequently linked to the food intolerance. Question number 7, identify the potential pitfalls associated with dietings. Question number 8, what is the significance of nutrition in athletes? Question number 9, discuss the significance of protein, fat and carbohydrates in relation to athletes. Question number 10, elucidate the significance of nutrition before, during and after a competitions. Now chapter number 6. Question number 1, documents the purpose, equipments, procedure and scoring for administrating the Sai Khelo India fitness test in school for students at the age 5 to 8 years. Question number 2, record the purpose, equipments, procedure and scoring for conducting the Sai Khelo India fitness test in educational institution for students between the age of 9 to 18 years. Documents the step involved in the Harvard step test. Question number 4, in what is the equation used to calculate the fitness index score? Additionally, list the equipments that can be utilized in the Harvard fitness test. Question number 5, what methods can be employed to evaluate BMR, means basal metabolic rate? Question number 6, state the objectives of each test, include the Rickley and Jones test. Question number 7, briefly describe the equipments, procedures and scoring for senior fitness test SFT, which are created by Rickley and Jones for the individually age 60 to 94 years. Question number 8, what methods can employ to assess the motor educabilities? Please provide a detailed explanations. Now chapter number 7, question number 1, elucidate the physiological elements that influence fitness. Question number 2, Examine the various characteristics of muscles. Question number 3. Describe the long-term impacts of physical activities on muscular systems. Question number 4. Describe the short-term impacts of physical activities on muscular systems. Question number 5. Examine long-term impacts of physical activities on the cardiovascular systems. Question number 6. Describe the immediate impacts of physical activities on cardiovascular systems. Question number 7. Elucidate the impact of physical activities on respiratory system. Elucidate means आपको explain करना in a proper way. Question number 8. Provide the consequences, explanations of long-term impacts on exercises on respiratory systems. Examine the physiological alterations resulting from the aging process. Question number 10. Identify the most pre-relevant types of fractures and provide the descriptions of each. Question number 11. What the constitutes of soft tissues injuries? Please identify the various types of soft tissues injuries and provide a description for each. Now chapter number 8, sports biomechanics. Question number 1. Utilizing the appropriate example, examine the implementation of Newton's laws of motions within their real aims of sports. Means example के साथ. Question number 2. Elucidate the 3 categories of lever utilization in sports. Question number 3. Utilizing the appropriate examples, examining the use of lever in sports. Question number 4. What is your understanding of equilibriums and what are the different types of equilibriums? Question number 5. Provide the appropriate examples of the types of equilibriums utilizing in sports and games. Question number 6. What is the reasons the wrestler extend their arms, knees and their legs on the mat when they are fall? That is the center of gravity examples. Question number 7. Examine the significance of center of gravity in sports, providing the appropriate examples. Question number 8. Explore the different categories of frictions. Question number 9. Does the friction provide the benefits or drawbacks in sports? Means advantage and disadvantage of games and sports, especially in friction. Question number 10. List down the techniques minimizing the frictions and elaborates on one within the appropriate example. Means आपको advantage disadvantage को examples के साथ आपको describe करना है. Question number 11. Provide the appropriate examples in illustrate the various types of projectile used in sports. Question number 12. Examine the different factor influence in the projectile motions. Question number 13. Are the projectiles beneficial in games and sports? Provide their justifications. Now chapter number 9, sports psychology. Question number 1. What are the various types of personality traits as outlined by the big 5 theories? Elaborate the significance in context of the physical education and sports. Question number 2. How can distinguish between introvert and extrovert personalities? Question number 3. Provide a consequential explanations of concept and definition of personalities. Question number 4. What are the different categories of personality traits as described by Carl Gustav Jungs? Please elaborate on their importance in relation to physical education in sports. Question number 5. Distinguish between intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. Question number 6. In what ways can the coach develop the strategies to inspire an athletes to maintain their performance? Means आपको motivations की techniques बतानी है. Question number 7. What impacts does motivating an athletes can or have on games and sports, and controversial how the games and sports affects the player motivations? Means आपको इंटेंसिव और हाउ इंटेंसिव के साथ एक्सटेंसिव कैसे इम्पैक्ट डालता है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 8. एलुसिडेट द डिफरेंट मोटिवेशन फॉर एंगेज इन फिजिकल एक्सरसाइजेस हिंड्रेंस. क्वेश्चन नंबर 9. समराइज द एडवांटेज ऑफ फिजिकल एक्टिविटीज एक्सरसाइजेस एज अ हिंड्रेंस. क्वेश्चन नंबर 10. आउटलाइन द मेथड्स टू इम्प्रूव देयर commitments to exercise hindrance. Question number 11. Define aggression and explain the understanding of aggression in context of sports. Question number 12. Differentiate between holistic, instrumental and assertive aggressions. Question number 13. Describe the various reaction of athletes which can classified as aggression and assertive behaviors. Question number 14. Elucidate the psychological attributes in sports. Now chapter number 10, last training in sports. Question number 1. Incorporating elements of talent identification which improve performance metrics in both games and sports. Please discuss. Question number 2. Talent identification serve as various phase in journey for noise to accomplish the international athletes. Please elaborations. Question number 3. Provide a detailed classification of talent identification and development process. Question number 4. Every athletes are materials address to periodization process. What rationally behind coaches and athletes hindrance to periodization cycling during the trainings to achieve a favorable outcomes in the championships. Question number 5. What are the distinct trainings objective within the mesocycles? Question number 6. What is strength? Please provide the brief overview of various type of strengths. Question number 7. What are the different techniques enhancing strength? Please elaborate in details. Question number 8. Discuss the various types of endurance based on the duration of the activities. Question number 9. Elaborate the different type of endurance according to the nature of activities. Question number 10. What is the definition of endurance? Please elaborate on the methods enhancing endurance. Question number 11. Elaborate on the various types of speeds and the methods enhancing the speeds. Question number 12. Highlight the significance of flexibilities. Question number 13. Define flexibility. Elaborate on its types and the methods to enhancing flexibilities. Question number 14. What are the cognitive abilities and elaborate on the various types of cognitive abilities. Question number 15. Last, what is your understanding of circuit trainings? Please discuss the benefits and the drawbacks of circuit trainings and create the circuit trainings plans tolerated for the national level football players. Now these are the various competency based type of questions जो मैंने आपको बताए हैं which are easily available in CBSE site. आप जाके CBSE sites में इसको resolve कर सकते हैं. Now my dear students, it is very important questions which I am showing to you. Kindly solve and the teachers kindly share as much as you can. Thank you.